अब आओ नेक्स्ट पार्ट लेते हैं, मोर इंटरेस्टिंग डायमेंशन पार्ट विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू सन। कुछ याद हो रहे हैं? आर यू गेटिंग दिस आइडिया? चल अब आते हैं नाउ नेक्स्ट थिंग, टू अंडरस्टैंड द बिहेवियर ऑफ सन। What happens? Acha, sun, one more thing we shall keep in mind. At this temperature, can we say any substance or any matter remain in solid, liquid or gaseous state, or it may change their state? At this point of temperature, the material or substance must convert into plasma state. अब question is that what is plasma? Fourth state of the matter is called plasma, solid, liquid and gaseous. After it comes plasma. So what is really plasma is? So let us, there may be plasma, concept of plasma. आने दो उसको, we will discuss later the concept of plasma with appropriate slide so that you will get the idea exactly. Sun is the ball of plasma. ठीक है? That is not solid, that is not liquid, that is not gaseous. Is the ball of plasma. About to understand the behavior of sun, the very commendable step has been taken by the government of India and ISRO. Recently we launched a mission, this क्या नाम है इसका, आदित्य, हाँ आदित्य L1 mission to understand the behavior of sun. In which year? So that is 2023. This were organized by Nigar Saji. उस समय ये काम का था. Again, this satellite will placed in halo orbit. हाँ, remain halo orbit. This will be in halo orbit. Question is that what is halo orbit? तो halo orbit refers the area where gravitational force of sun and gravitational force of earth becomes balanced. So where the gravitational force of sun and gravitational force of earth become equal, become balanced, this satellite place that is called halo orbit. So we placed our Aditya in halo orbit, a very balanced area. The satellite must not fall over earth, must not go to the sun. ना तो उधर जाएगा ना इधर जाएगा. This will remain at their place. That is the things. आते हैं सन के बारे में, more things. Solar cycle. तो what is going on over sun surface? Sometime what happens? The sun activity increases and sometime the nuclear fusion start decreasing. So that is the way. जैसे suppose here we have increased the burner, the level of gas burner. In that case, there will be a very high flame. If we drop down the flame, in case there will be a very low flame. So such type of things is very common at sun surface. This activity is called solar cycle. What happens in solar cycle? So during solar cycle, the activity on sun changes over the time. When it is very active, means the nuclear fusion taking place at a very fast speed, that is called solar maximum. Many hydrogen atoms are coming together forming helium, that will be called the solar cycle increment in solar cycle. This will start increasing. At some point of time thereafter activity start decreasing. So this take around 11 year, that is called solar cycle. ठीक है, solar cycle 11 year it takes. After ऐसे हो रहा है solar cycle, when activity increased at like this way. When activity suppose increased, so it will first increase at their maximum level. At their activity may increase at their maximum level. So this take about 11 years. Thereafter it will showcasing decline. Again it will take 11 years. After this 0 and 0 a balance cycle will come. Again this increase, this decrease, this zigzag pattern in solar activity, sun's activity is going on. So that is called solar cycle. First, it becomes so active, thereafter, activity starts declining. Nuclear phase drops down. So this is called solar cycle and it takes 11 years. Again here a new term, Halley cycle. Halley cycle. So what is Halley cycle? When two solar cycle means maximum activity to this minimum activity. When comes our balance state of sun cycle is achieved, that is called Halley cycle. Between after two consequent cycle to sequential cycle, the third cycle is called Halley cycle. आते आगे, what cycle produces? What is interesting with the cycle? कि देखो during the very activity what happens, like suppose we start burning our coal, our gas. यहाँ थोड़ा example लेना पड़ेगा, you will get this idea. अब now we shall understand the mechanism of our solar activity. So what is going on there? कि like suppose here we are burning some fuels. ठीक है, कुछ fuels ले आए, coal हो, wood हो, or whatever this is. What happens? Sometime flame reaches up to greater height. ऐसा होता है, एक आग धधक जाती है. That is the simple phenomena when we lit our gas burner. Sometime it reaches at higher distance, sometime it close to burner. So that is change in the level of the flames. So during this process, what happens? Some flame from sun surface emits and this reaches up to earth atmosphere. This flame is called solar flare. This flame is called solar flare. Here the picture is. यहाँ पे here the picture is. Now check this picture. You will get this idea कि what I am saying. This is called solar flare. कि if activity suppose millions of hydrogen is combining together, in that way what happens? Some strong wave of energy may emits from sun, that is in other word called solar flare. Sometime this is also called coronal mass ejection. CME, coronal mass ejection and solar flare. Now, the thing is that this solar flare reaches up to earth. This solar flare crosses the universe, crosses the space lies between earth and sun, that is 149 million kilometer, and reaches to earth surface. Now what happens? हाँ, अब आते हैं कि क्या हो रहा है कि when this solar flare reaches to earth surface, earth atmosphere, fortunately we are protected by earth magnetic field. Earth is a magnet, so our magnetic field protects us from this heat, this radiation. But our satellite, like suppose we placed our GSLV, our satellite in a space, so such a satellite get disturbed by this solar flare, by the heat generated by this solar flare. Human are not affected by this solar flare. Keep in mind. Only some sort of communication satellite get disturbed by this solar flare. Solar flare. Now, very interesting fact is that our equatorial region, our this tropical region are well protected by the earth magnetic field. What about equatorial region? So earth magnetic field are this way. Earth magnetic field, we discuss that. Earth magnetic field are this way. This emanates from North Pole and reaches to South Pole. This way. Here, that is the magnetic field of Earth. So at polar region, the area occupied or protected by the magnetic field of Earth is quite lesser. quite limited area is protected by Earth magnetic field over polar region. So what happens sometime this solar flare reaches up to our polar region, and this very strong light interacts with the atmospheric gases and frozen ice. You know, at polar region, temperature found what? Temperature found in minus. At polar region, you know, polar region as far as concerned, तो at polar region temperature found -70 degree, -40 degree. Now imagine what would be outcome of this temperature on water vapor. Water vapor must be in frozen state. Must be in frozen state. So if water vapor is in frozen state, so this may work as a prism or not. This may work as a prism, and if a light enters or crosses this frozen ice, this may separate into vibrant color. So over polar region, we are witnessing this vibrant color that is called aurora light, outcome of what? Solar flare. Solar flare. And why this is going on? So that region is not well protected by the earth magnetic field, again due to very low temperature in atmosphere. Suspended ice particle found, मतलब हवा में वो पूरा घूम रहे हैं. And when solar light collides with that particle, this get divided into several color, this called aurora lights. अब interesting fact is that, look here, some lights are quite greenish, some light are quite reddish. Why? That is the outcome of interaction with different gases. If abundance of oxygen, nitrogen or other gas is there, light interacts or behave differently with different gases. If nitrogen, अब आते हैं यहाँ पे, let us take a fact here, कि if oxygen is maximum in atmosphere of polar region, the light must be greenish and reddish. If nitrogen in form of with frozen water vapor, this produce blue and purple light. So purple or blue light will be outcome of nitrogen, green and red will be outcome of oxygen. So that is the interaction with the solar light and gas. So that is going on. That is the phenomena we shall keep in mind. That this way solar flare comes from the sun. They interacts with the frozen ice with the gases over our polar region. When they collide, what they does? They produces, so that is aurora light. Aurora light may be colorful light, it may greenish, it may reddish because of concentration of different gases. These gases may oxygen, may nitrogen. Why we are discussing this? Once it was in prelims, in 2024 this was in mains. ठीक है? तो this question was in UPSC mains examination. और यही बात है कि देखो 2024, that is the thing you shall keep in mind, कि भाई our science tech teacher considers that this will be part of geography. Geography teacher consider this will be part of science tech. So this type of topic are left alone. Nobody try to cover this. Or UPSC know very well which area is being left out by the student. So we shall keep in mind such type of question may come, and UPSC has started checking your understanding about basics. ठीक है, बेसिक आपका हवा हवाई बातें तो बहुत सारी हैं, but keep in mind UPSC is now focusing basics, how things is going on. Now let me know, what are the impact of aurora light? Is there any kind of influence created by aurora lights or not? कुछ लाइट का इम्पैक्ट है. This is attraction of tourist. So when winter comes, in Canada, in Siberia, millions of tourists from United States of America, Europe start visiting there. So this offer them economy, their finance are being changed with this aurora lights. So that is kind of attraction among tourists. तो उनको बहुत फायदा इससे मिलता है. Again, if we are able to recognize, we may have understanding about celestial phenomena. So human understanding about celestial phenomena is being increased out of the study of this behavior. इस behavior से कुछ समझ में आ रहा है कि ऐसे ऐसे lights आ रहा है, ऐसे ये हो रहा है. Again, this offer understanding about earth magnetic field. Where magnetic field is strong, where magnetic field is weak. Again, this offer understanding about atmospheric ingredient or composition of atmosphere. कि in polar region, atmosphere is quite different from equatorial regions. So keep in mind the relevance so that you will able to write at least 200 words. 200 words अब हो जाएगा, 4 पॉइंट एक्स्ट्रा ऐड कर देना है भाई. The significance of aurora light. So that is attraction among tourists. Again, understanding about the solar system and the behavior of solar flare. It offers understanding. Third point, it offers understanding about atmosphere. Again, it offers understanding about optical phenomena. Optical means how light behaves. And you know very well, Raman Sahab, C.V. Raman, got awarded with Nobel Prize to understand the behavior of light. So this way we are getting more idea, more information about our system. चलो ठीक है, तो that is part of this. Aurora lights. As far as aurora light is concerned, there are two names used to refer aurora lights. In northern hemisphere, means in Canada, it is called aurora borealis. And in southern hemisphere it is called aurora australis. तो ये थोड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग है. अब आगे चले. नेक्स्ट पार्ट दैट इज रिलेटेड, इसी से जुड़ता हुआ पार्ट है, बट दैट इज नॉट रियली द अरोरा लाइट. दैट इज कॉल्ड लाइट पिलर. दैट इज लाइट पिलर. Actually, aurora light is common. Most of the people know about aurora light, but light pillar has recently came in news since Canada, China experience formation of this magnificent light pillars. So what is light pillar? You can understand this is the beam of light. What is the beam of light? A straight beam of light. How this light is being produced? So this light is quite different from aurora light. At higher latitude, means near polar region, what happens to frozen ice particle, frozen suspended ice particle found in our atmosphere. So what happens when light, suppose thrown by human, it may be city light, it may be house light, it may be other type of light, or suppose the sunlight arrive in this region. Sunlight interacts with this frozen ice and this forms a straight beam of light. So that is the beam of light this way. So if sunlight here reaches, so when it interacts with the ice, this converts into this way the light pillars. Again, if we throw light after interacting with the ice, this may convert into light pillars. So light pillars is common phenomena. Wherever temperature found very low, in even China, such a phenomena experienced. Even during Winter Olympic this happens. So we shall keep in mind source of light pillar may be sunlight, may be our artificial lights. दोनों हो सकते हैं. ठीक है, अब आगे चले, थोड़ा सा और सन तक कर लेते हैं, फिर उसके बाद आगे चलेंगे हम लोग. हाँ, प्लानेट. तो देयर आफ्टर इट कम्स प्लानेट. सोलार साइकिल. देखो सोलार साइकिल क्या है कि sun is quite kind of a very active star. तो सोलार साइकिल में क्या होता है कि सन के सरफेस पे, like suppose it is hydrogen, so sometime what happens, the activity, the nuclear fusion between hydrogen get very fast, at very high rate this is going on, the nuclear fusion. तो दिस कंटिन्यू अप टू 11 ईयर. ऐसे समझ लो इसको सिंपल में कि हम लोग गैस लेके आए और गैस से खूब सारा हम लोग अब खाना कुकिंग कर रहे हैं, तो 11 साल तक हम लोग कुकिंग बहुत अच्छे से कर लेंगे. आफ्टर 11 ईयर दिस एक्टिविटी फॉल डाउन, that is the fall in the activity of sun. So solar cycle is kind of activity, fusion activity taking place at the surface of sun. Sometime it starts, suppose activating more, sometime it's falling down speed. So that is the way solar cycle goes on. It is not a constant phenomenon. जैसे सपोज वी आर ड्राइविंग बाइक या कार, तो कई बार क्या होता है स्पीड एक्सेलरेट करते हैं, कई बार डाउन करते हैं, तो दैट इज द फेनोमेना वी शैल कीप इन माइंड कि समटाइम दिस एक्सेलरेट्स, समटाइम दिस स्लो डाउन. तो दैट इज 11 ईयर. एक्सेलरेटिंग टेक 11 ईयर, स्लोइंग डाउन टेक 11 ईयर. हेले साइकिल, तो हेले साइकिल देखो एक्सेलरेटिंग, तो 0.0 वी शैल कंसीडर हियर. This is the acceleration of solar cycle, means it reached at maximum point, thereafter it starts slowing down, so it reach again at 0.0. So after 2 consecutive cycle, this reached at the very balance stage, that is called Halley cycle. ठीक है, दैट इज हेले साइकिल. तो एक बार खूब स्पीड कर दिया, एक बार खूब धीरे कर दिया, फिर से वहीं पहुंच गए, दैट इज हेले साइकिल. ठीक है, चलते हम लोग प्लैनेट्स का पहले डिस्कस कर लें, उसके बाद आगे चलेंगे. तो हाँ, एज फार एज लास्ट ईयर क्वेश्चन इज कंसर्न, तो मस्ट कीप इन माइंड, आई शेयर्ड दिस पॉइंट ड्यूरिंग लास्ट क्लासेस दैट यूपीएससी केयर्स फॉर टॉपिक अरोरा लाइट मस्ट नॉट कम अगेन. Means in next examination they may not ask direct question on aurora light, or they may turn or mold question on aurora light. It is possible लाइट में कुछ चेंज करके इधर उधर जोड़ के कि डिस्कस द इम्पैक्ट ऑफ अरोरा लाइट्स इन मेंस एग्जामिनेशन. मैकेनिज्म आर नॉट बीइंग आस्क्ड. Keep in mind, we are preparing for civil services, not for physics, chemistry, biology or zoology. So the concern of UPSC is how much you are aware with the impact, significance or their problems. So UPSC always try to know these things in mains examination. ये सब प्रीलिम्स में पढ़े जाते हैं, मेंस में आपको इम्पोर्टेंस, सिग्निफिकेंस ये ज़्यादा करके चलना है कि बीइंग सिविल सर्वेंट हाउ कैन यू आर्टिकुलेट दिस आइडिया. भाई सिविल सर्वेंट इज नॉट अ साइंटिस्ट, वो तो साइंटिस्ट नहीं है ना, ये कौन कौन से पार्टिकल्स आ रहे हैं. तो कीप इन माइंड, जस्ट इम्प्रेस. नाउ प्लैनेट, तो फर्स्ट लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड द प्लैनेट, व्हाट डज इट मीन्स. तो प्लैनेट आर सच टाइप ऑफ सेलेस्टियल बॉडी revolve around any star. This has been the very popular definition of the planet. That is the planet definition of planet, कि each planet revolve around their star. That is called planet. Even in Indian text, this identified this way. So what happens? Planet. So planet are the celestial body revolving around the star. In 2006, International Astronomical Union decided to make a very well-defined definition for planet. So they identify 3 characteristics of planet. Very first they say कि भाई planet must be the object that revolve around the star, that is sun. So very first this was the criteria. Second they said that कि planet must revolve around separate independent path around the star. If suppose any other object is here and this crossing this way the path of other, this must not be categorized as planet. So it require independent orbit around the sun, only then this will be called the planet. Third criteria, that is hygrostatic equilibrium. Hygrostatic equilibrium. What does it means? Like suppose I am throwing water here. पानी को लेते हैं और यहाँ पे गिराते हैं. Now you can imagine, you can see the shape of the water droplets. This turn into circular shape. हुआ है, गोल बना है. So that is the tendency of each and every object in universe limit themselves into a very confined area. अपने आप को सब लिमिट करते हैं और very limited shape is circle. So if it has achieved this hygrostatic equilibrium, means turned into almost circular shape, this will called planet. If that is amoeba shape or irregular shape, this must not be called planet. So three criteria they decided with respect to the planet. What happened? So earlier there were 9 planets. You know, still we are calculating planet. Navgrah Sankalpana is here. So Pluto over excluded from the group of planet. A reason this disqualify a criteria, that is crossing the orbit of Neptune. So earlier Pluto this way completed the revolution orbit around the sun, and in between this cross the path of Neptune. So this way what happens? Our body decided that Pluto must not eligible to be a planet. This must be excluded. So at that point of time what happens? New category of celestial body identify, that is called dwarf planet. So dwarf planet are those satisfying, meeting two criteria, that is orbit around the sun and second hydrostatic equilibrium, circular shape they achieved. So if two criteria is fulfilled by any object, this will be called dwarf planet. If three criteria is fulfilled, it will called planet. अब आते हैं आगे. Next thing about planet. So we read most of the planet. Now one by one we shall cover. So what we know about our planet? We learned Mercury is the first planet, nearest planet to Sun. And one more thing we know about Mercury, a smallest planet. तो can we say smallest planet this is? तो यहाँ पे थोड़ा size देखो. You can imagine size of Mercury is like the size of moon. That is quite similar, equal to the size of Earth, moon. If size of this planet, and now with respect to planet, we shall keep in mind a very typical feature of that planet. Or typical means very peculiar feature of that planet. कोई अलग feature होगा तभी उसको दिमाग में रखना है. अब और we shall try to correlate things. Very first point we shall keep in mind कि size of this planet Mercury is very small. So in that way we can say that कि the gravitational force of this planet will very low. Gravitational force is outcome of the size mass of the planet. So here what happens? This poses a very low, very weak gravitational force around this. If very weak gravitational force will be there, it must not able to retain atmosphere around this. So this planet has no atmosphere due to weak gravitational force. ठीक है? Planet without atmosphere. Now, अच्छा, it may said that कि this would be a hottest planet. ऐसा कहा जा सकता है since lie. लेकिन ये नहीं है. क्वेश्चन यही तो है कि why this is not hottest despite being close to sun. तो रीजन है इसका एटमॉस्फेयर. देखो क्या है कि एटमॉस्फेयर, सपोज दिस इज द एटमॉस्फेयर. तो इन एटमॉस्फेयर यू नो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड टाइप ऑफ गैस retains the heat. If it is the daytime, in that case this radiation will be absorbed by the planet, and during night time when radiation is released, carbon dioxide retain such heat with them. So this maintains overall balance in atmosphere and temperature of day and night remain almost equal. This planet has no capacity to retain atmosphere with own. So what happens during night time? Whatever radiation is being released, they goes to space. अब वो स्पेस में चला जाता है. जैसे ही रात होगी, this become cold, or in daytime this become warm due to a closed sun. The temperature of this planet reaches. Very interesting fact कि during daytime the temperature of this planet reaches up to 300 plus degree, and during night time, due to lack of atmosphere, temperature drops below 300 degrees Celsius. Now this difference between maximum and minimum temperature is called temperature range. That is the temperature range difference between maximum and minimum temperature. Now imagine here what kind of temperature range found. It is about 3 plus 3 means 600 degree temperature vary here between day and night. How much temperature vary over the earth? During daytime means at present it is about 27-28 degree. During night time it was temperature what? 10 degree, 15 degree, 16 degree. Just about 10 to 20 degree variation we are experiencing. And here temperature difference is 600 degrees Celsius. Why this is going on? Because of lack of atmosphere. So this is the planet due to very low gravitational, weak gravitational force does not able to retain the atmosphere. That is why this experiences such high range of temperature, and that is why this is not livable. ठीक है? तो range of temperature found maximum at on which planet? This is not hottest planet. We shall discuss how. So whatever the temperature heat received by this planet during daytime, during night time it releases all. सारा वो release कर देता है. तो इसीलिए this is not the hottest planet. Now one more thing. As far as revolution and rotation is concerned, so what is interesting here कि rotation, revolution time as far as concerned, being close to sun, this take just 88 days. 88 days to spin, to revolve around the sun. So in this way, this is the fastest planet that complete one revolution within 88 Earth days. As far as rotation is concerned, rotation means rotation on axis. It is slower than Earth. It takes about 59 Earth days. मतलब दिन और रात, the length of day or night will be equal to 59 days or night of Earth. So that is slower one. It is not the fastest planet. Revolution fastest is take. अब आगे next is that revolution 88 days and rotation 59 days. A smallest planet. So we shall keep 4 points with respect to this planet. A smallest planet, closest to sun, temperature range found maximum, not hottest planet, hottest नहीं है ये. Again, it takes just 88 days to complete a revolution around the sun and rotation 59 Earth day. That is enough for this planet.